Hello everyone, I am Kirtan, currently pursuing my MBA in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today let us know about types of performance appraisal system. Performance appraisal can be described as a systematic evaluation of performance of several employees so that they can understand all abilities of persons and their development and growth. Performance appraisal is also done in a very systematic manner which includes measuring the pay of employees and comparing it all with the plans and targets. Traditional methods are as follows like ranking method, paired comparison, grading method, forced distribution method, forced choice method, checklist method, critical incidents method, graphic rating scale method, essay method, field review method, confidential report. First, let us know about ranking method. It is the oldest and simplest formal systematic method of performance appraisal in which employee is the compared with all other for the purpose of placing older of worth. The employees are ranked from the highest to the lowest or from the best to the worst. Second one is paid comparison. Paid in this method, each employee is compared with other employees on one-on-one basis only. The rater is provided with a bunch of slips, each containing pair of names. The raters put a tick marks against the employee whom he inserts the better of two. And the third one is grading method. In this method, certain categories of worth are established in advance, carefully defined. There are three categories established for employees: outstanding, satisfactory, and unsatisfactory. The best employee is then allocated to the grade that best describes his or her performance. And the fourth one is forced distribution method. This method assumes that employee performance levels conforms to the normal statistical distribution, that is like 10, 20, 40, 20 and 10%. This is useful for rating a large number of employees. The job performance and promo ability it tends to eliminate and reduces. Forced choice method. Under this method, the rater is forced to answer the ready-made statements as given in the blocks of two or more about the employees in terms of true or false. Once he is done with the list, it is forwarded to the HR department for the final assessment of the employee. Checklist method. The basic purpose of utilizing checklist method is to ease the evaluation burden upon the rater. This method, a series of statements that is questioned with their answer in yes or no, are prepared by the HR department. The checklist is then presented to the rater to tick appropriate answers relevant to the appraise. Each question carries a weightage in relationship to their importance. And the eighth one is graphic rating scale method. The graphic rating scale is one of the most popular and simplest technique for appraising performance. It is also known as linear rating scale. In this method, the printed appraisal form is used to appraise each employee. And the ninth one is essay method. Essay method is the simplest one among various appraisal methods available in this method. The rater writes the narrative description on an employee's strengths, weakness, past performance, potential, and suggestions for improvement. Its positive point is that it is simple and it in use. It does not require complex formats and extensive specific training to complete it. And the 10th one is field review method. This is an appraisal done by someone outside the employee's own department, usually from corporate or HR department. Advantages are useful for managerial levels promotions when comparable information is needed. Disadvantages are like outsider is generally not familiar with employees work environment, observation of actual behaviors not possible. And there are several types of performance ratings systems, including like management by objectives. This system assigns goals to employees, measures to their progress, and provides feedback. And behavioral anchored rating scale is this scale compares employee behaviors on as a rating scale, often using qualitative and quantitative information. 360-degree feedback. In this method is used for traditional supervisors, like based appraisal method can be providing feedback from multiple resources. And the next one is assessment center method. This method evaluates the candidate's performance across multiple job relevant dimensions. And this psychological appraisals means that in this method, an employee potentially performance and competence through a series of evaluation conducted by psychologists. And there are like peer assessments and peer reviews. Peer assessment means it involves peer evaluating each other's work, identifying strengths, and highlighting the area for improvement. And the peer reviews means like this in this method it involves colleagues and within the same profession or industry providing the feedback on employees performance. And like a critical incident method also it will having in this method it evaluates an employee's performance and based on the manager's records or notable solutions and employees responses. And it is having a checklist method also. In checklist method, this traditional method involves HR preparing a checklist for forwarding it to a manager. These are the types of performance appraisal systems.